You know what I mean? Go ahead, get all of that. We live. This is a great look.
Right.
Chief Rocker in the building.
Boy, it's been a while, Gutty. When I saw you, I was like, oh shit, my man in town.
Yeah, man. So it's been a minute. How you been?
Good, good. Everything been good,
Motherfucking
man.
Chief Rocker.
Everything been good, man. I can't complain, man.
You
I'm
aging
working. I'm steady
backwards,
working.
man. You looking good. I can tell you don't eat no pork or nothing like
No,
that.
no,
Yeah,
no
you
red
look
meat.
good.
No.
You look good,
I don't do
man.
no red meat, no pork,
Right.
fish, shrimp, turkey,
Yeah.
That's enough to
I
keep a
got a
motherfucker
similar
going.
diet. I try to keep it legit, but
Yeah.
busy motherfucking B. I appreciate having you in the building in the flesh. We did a prior interview briefly in over the phone, and
Right.
in
right.
DC we kicked it. Shout out to Dave
Right.
Mays.
Right.
Busy B. Why don't you tell my listeners how you got into this business of hip hop? After we do the hip hop thing, I'm going straight to the.
Wow.
All right.
This go back 1977. I was watching Melle Mel and his brother Kid Creole with Grandmaster Flash. And they was just two MCs. It was just them two, and Keith Cowboy was like they friend. So it was Flash had three MCs at this time.
Right.
There was nobody else that I knew of that had MCs or even was DJing. It was just, for me, as far as I knew, it was Grandmaster Flash. And they lived in my neighborhood. So it was dope to always see Melle Mel and his brother. But what made me want to rap is what I saw them do on the microphone. But I never had a partner or a homeboy or a brother to
You
try
talking about
to
how they was
emulate.
passing that
Yeah.
shit? Okay.
Oh man, him and his brother was doing some, and I'll never forget it. Flash was playing the song called "Bra." Maybe everybody know the name of the song now, but back then, doom, 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 doom. That's called "Bra." That's the name of the song.
Okay.
And Melle Mel say one thing, and his brother will finish it. So it was like a sentence, but he would say half of the sentence, he would say, and then sync to the music. And that, to me, I was like, oh shit. I was like amazed at that.
Right.
But then I never had a partner. It's like, yo, you was happy as like I was happy to do that, to get down to do that. No. So I was like, I just did it on my own. Like certain places I used to go and talk on the microphone if they let me do it. You know what I mean? And Flash never let me do it. So I had to go to see other people that had the similar things that he had, just to see if I can get off. And I bumped into a guy named Mario. His name is Disco King Mario. And he had a good system. His system sounded 10 times better than Flash's system, sound-wise.
Right.
And he let me talk on his mic, and he told me, how some people say vicious. Oh, that was so vicious. That was vicious. He told me in a different manner. Like he said, your voice is so vicious. He said, damn, your shit is vicious.
Right.
So I was like, yeah. He said, yo. And so I was just re-quoting shit that I heard them say and then add shit of my own to try to just to get a crowd participation. And I was pretty good with it.
Right.
What my voice was. And I just kept doing that. And Mario let me, I had a home on the mic now. I was king of the mic for his set.
Let me ask you a question. Initially, was crowd participation a part of MCing?
That's what it was.
Okay.
It wasn't no lyrics. Like, Melle Mel changed that game. You know what I mean? He came out and he did it.
For real? Before that, it was just like a call and response thing?
Right.
That's
just
what hip-hop was?
Yeah, Keith Cowboy to the wheel. Everybody was having fun. This shit was about fun.
Right.
That's why I say the culture of hip-hop is peace, love, unity, and having fun. That's it.
Right.
All that other shit is, you're a recording artist now. You making records and you saying rhymes and stuff. You're an artist now, recording artist. That's come from the culture of hip hop. So some people say they still hip hop. No, you're not. You're an artist now. You know what I mean? You come from the culture of hip hop. You
Okay.
represent hip hop,
Okay.
but you're a recording artist now. Because now when hip hop call you to say, come on, let's go over here, you can't go.
Got it. So prior to Melle Mel, nobody was like writing bars
Not that I know of.
for real. And what was the earliest Melle Mel, I don't know, rhyme that you can
The
recall?
message. When he said a
Oh, the
child is born with no state of mind,
mind.
that was it. Everybody heard
Oh,
that.
it was out the window after that, huh?
The white folks, the black folks, they said, oh, shit. Did you hear that? And half of that shit was like real. It was like, you can see what he's
I
saying.
believe most of it was real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What he was saying, you can actually see that shit. So when people saw that or heard that, the other rappers like now they got to try that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now everybody got to try to add a story to their rhymes now,
Yeah.
or make something like in that line to emulate that, and that's where that all started. Then the Sugar Hill Rappers Delight record came out.
So the message, the song, the message almost required anybody that wanted to be a part of this to almost write a story.
Melle Mel DNA is in everybody rap right now.
Talk that shit.
His DNA is in all y'all. Y'all can pop that bullshit if you want to,
Right.
man. Melle Mel is the dawn of that shit, man. Give him his
Wow.
flowers, man. But
Yeah.
now, again, each and everybody, they got different agendas now and different shit. But
Right.
at the end of the day, that nigga Melle Mel, that's the dawn, yo. He started this shit. And I'll give you another scenario. He is the first rapper to start other rappers with R&B artists. He's the first. There's nobody. Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan,
Oh,
Shaka
yeah,
Khan,
that
let me rock it,
was
Shaka
him.
Khan.
Yeah.
If he didn't do,
I
they
feel for
snuck
you.
him on that record. They
Yeah.
didn't want no rap man, no ghetto nigga on no. But when they put it out, that became the number one song.
I feel for
Shaka
you.
Khan blew up like
Yeah.
a neutron bomb. Huh?
Yeah.
Melle Mel, y'all.
It made her like her music like hip hop
All
songs
right.
for
It
a
made the
period of
youth.
time. Like, 'cause
She
we was
made
breaking in Shaka Khan
She
joints.
made us join her, and she joined us.
Right.
And the world said, "Oh shit, this shit is hey, we gotta find some of them." And that's where the corporations came in and really like watered it because they started just grabbing people that look like rappers
Right.
and say, "Hey, say this, but hold this Pepsi can. We gonna give you a couple dollars." But you know what I mean?
Right.
They then actually pick authentic rappers. You know, it was cool, but that Melle Mel, back to that, he had DNA of him is in all of those rappers. All of them.
That's incredible that you revealed that here on my platform because I'm very much in tune with the history of this shit and
Mhm.
that song. It never aged. If anything, it kind of appreciated over
Mhm.
time because
And
the
then
stuff
there
that
was
he
a
was
perfect
saying.
name to the song, The Message.
The message, yeah.
you couldn't.
Appropriately titled.
And a
Yeah.
lady titled that,
For real?
Miss Sylvia Robinson.
Wow.
She was the queen. She was the only female woman
Right.
who actually had a catalog of MCs that wanted to be a part of her label.
Right.
Myself, Kumo D, the Treacherous Three, Spoonie G, Grandmaster Flash, the Mean Machine. You know, you had different cores back then. But
Right.
she had and then Def Jam came out with the Run DMCs and
Yeah.
the Big Daddy Kanes, and you know, everybody started coming out on that. And me, I'm Satchel Paige, the Negro League. You feel familiar with the Negro
hell
League?
yeah.
That would be me. Satchel Paige was still qualified for the major leagues. They went and got Jackie Robinson because he was a little younger
Right.
and black. So, but Satchel Paige was still Jackie Robinson, just older. They wanted to use the youth. So they chose Jackie Robinson and took him to the NBA, to the national shit.
Right.
Got him from the brothers, and let's go to the other side.
Satch was still like that the whole
Right.
time.
They brought Satch along for 10 minutes.
Right.
Give him a little love and get him the fuck up out of there.
Right.
That was I consider myself that because I've done what I've done, and they did me the same way. Like, because the forefathers always get the rough end of the deal
Right.
because we bring it out and then they take it to another level and then the next level. Then they forget about how the level started.
We got to change that. We got to reverse.
I ain't
we
mad. I
gotta
still look
reverse
good.
that.
I'm
We gotta
getting money. They
reverse that
kiss my
trend.
ass. I'm still working. I'm still on stage
Right.
doing shit. You know what I mean? Because the more I ask them, the less I'm going to get.
Right.
So if they see me doing my own shit,
Independence always works.
you know what I mean?
How you feel about recently Nas announced that he has offered somewhat of a pension type of situation for MCs. You familiar with what I'm talking about?
No, but like, no, I like to see Nas.
Right.
Nas did a lot of good things, and I believe he's still going to do some good things. But I can use some his help.
Yeah.
Because I helped him.
They gonna get to you, Biz.
Really?
Yeah, man. I believe they gonna get to you.
Well, that's cool too.
I think it was, who did they get? Rakim and Scarface were the first two recipients.
Oh
think
yeah,
it's gonna be
now
a-
that's dope.
a
That was
annual
dope.
thing
See
or
now,
something like that.
Rakim and Scarface, both of them guys. I mean,
Right.
I can talk to them too. Face will call me and let's go sit in the cigar bar. Where if he in town, hey B, I'm in town.
Yeah.
Where you at? Meet me at the cigar bar. We'll sit there and do this right here. Smoke a couple cigars and talk some shit. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
And Rakim, if he's in around, his manager Matt will call me, hey B, we in town. What's happening? You doing something?
Right.
I mean, love is love.
Absolutely.
The respect. That's all it is. And I respect that. And that's all I ask. I can do the rest, if the respect is there. A lot of people, they not giving respect where respect is due. You know what I mean? They think all the old school guys is fucked up and bummed out. Especially that goddamn Fat Joe. I got to find him too. Because he run around saying, yo, the old school niggas don't know how to get the bag and some of them is fucked up. Okay, that's true. Some of them may be fucked
Right.
up. But specify that because when you see me, I look like you.
He said it when he said it. It was kind of harsh, and it's extremely harsh to people who it is true about.
Mm-hmm.
But
that ain't my fault. Specify
it
that
ain't
shit.
your
'Cause I ain't
fault
fucked
either.
up.
Yeah. But you
And he
looking
see
good,
me all the
man.
time too. Yo, Biz, what up, love Biz? So, and I be looking all. I look like you, Joe.
Let's get to that.
Looking.
Let's go ahead and get to the fashion part, man.
All right, well, what about it?
Every time I went to go do research on you, these incredible photos come up of back in the day when you was wearing the Dapper Dan pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me how you went about securing a Dapper Dan piece back in the day.
First of all, I like fly shit. So let's just get that out. All of my shit is fly. I like fly shit. Who don't like fly shit? You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and I like authentic shit. I don't like the Jew man shit. They got the
Right.
Jew man shit in New York. They call it the Jew man shit.
Yeah.
And the Fugazi.
Right.
I don't do it. But I feel good in good shit. So I look good in it. So, and that's just what I just like to do. There's nothing to it, but I just never been fucked up in that manner. When you saw me, I met James Brown. I met the Godfather,
Right.
James Brown.
Right.
And you know what he told me? He told me, Busy B, it don't matter what you doing and where you go. Wherever you go, look your part. I said, what you mean? He said, always look good like you doing right now because you never know who's going to walk up on you or whoever's watching you to see what you look like or what you're doing and checking your character out. James Brown, the
Right.
Godfather told me.
That's heavy.
Living in America. He said, Busy B,
Right.
be ready. And I tried to keep that. And this was, I'm grown man now, but
Right.
before that, like you said, you got pictures of me. You can see I got fly shit on, man. I wore AJ Lester shit. Like, we was wearing Gucci and Louis. I didn't even know what that was to keep it 100.
When you went up to Dap, like I kicked it with Alpo. We had conversations and
Mhm.
shit. And he told me a lot of that shit that he's famous for wearing.
Mm-hmm.
He like, man, I didn't like pick that shit out. He like, when I went
Right.
in there, it was Dap like, this is
Right.
what I got for sale and
Right.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
And certain things but then I was always liked him to make shit for me.
Okay.
So I had a custom suit that if you see a picture Dapper Dan got on me, it's a custom Busy Bee suit.
It's the black and white one?
Yeah.
That's the picture I saw.
Yeah, so I
Tell
have
me about that.
I actually have that now in Seattle in the new experience. It's right next to Bob Dylan. It's Bob Dylan, Busy Bee, Prince, and the Beatles.
It's in the museum?
Yeah, in
Get
Seattle.
the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got some fly shit, man. My shit fly shit, me.
Damn,
I
bitch.
got the jacket in there with the hat.
Yeah.
The Dapper Dan shit.
Yeah.
That's in the building right there. And it's next to Bob Dylan shit. They got a thing, the Bob Dylan jacket. And they got a Prince joint. And the Beatles, the Yellow Submarine.
That's crazy as
And
fuck,
Busy Bee
man.
shit right there, man.
Busy motherfucking
Yo.
bee. I read this somewhere, and I want you to clarify this for me, because I don't know if it's true. But was you and Kool Moe Dee first
They called it a battle.
battle
But
in
it-
hip hop?
no,
People,
They called it a battle. So it's advertised as a battle. But it was a sabotage. Because I wasn't there. When he was on stage, if we battling, you right there where you're at, you say
Right.
your shit, and then I'll say my shit.
right,
That's a battle. We
Right.
going back and forth. This was Friday night.
right.
I heard the tape Saturday.
Okay,
So I wasn't there.
y'all weren't the battle. So y'all weren't there at the same time.
No.
Okay,
We was there, but I left because what I did was over. I had no idea. They said, hey, Kool Moe Dee came late, B, and said he wanted to get on the mic.
Right.
And they gave him the respect because of who he was with the
was,
Treacherous
right,
3.
right.
They said, oh, we got one more contestant. You know, he's going to come up. This is Kool Moe Dee from the Treacherous 3. So everybody gave him a little love.
Right.
Had no idea what he was going to say. Nobody knew what he was going to say.
So he just started bombing on
So
you?
he just got on the mic. He said, hey, y'all know Busy Bee is dope and this and that. But I just wanted to tell y'all what I figured out. And then he went in. So to the people, he got their attention to say, hey, what I'm gonna say is about Busy Bee.
Okay.
So he gave them because I heard the tape. You know what I mean? And that's how I started. I got it from the beginning to the whole thing.
Got it.
And so when he went in, it's like they said, oh, shit, he ready to start snapping. And we called it snapping back then.
Yeah.
They said, yo, he's snapping on Biz like a month. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what they called it.
Right.
So he was doing that. So now the club, Harlem World, had 3 layers, 3 rows, upstairs, downstairs. I'm like the basement part.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down there drinking champagne, chilling. Party over for me. I'm with my friends, and we partying. I leave the spot, and they tell me, they say, yo, Biz, Kool Moe Dee. I'm like, really? So I get back to the spot, run up the stairs.
Right.
It's over, but everybody see me like, yo, Biz. They get telling me what's
Right.
going on. So Randy is the DJ, the house DJ. So he have a system in this place, and he got the tapes decked down. He said, Busy Bee, don't worry. I got it all on tape. I'll let you hear it tomorrow.
Got you.
And that's how I heard it.
All
So I
right.
was like, wow. Then I had to go find the black motherfucker and say, come on, we got to go and do this the right way.
Right.
And go to the disco. At this time, the only home headquarters for us was Disco Fever.
Fever.
Harlem World was a rented night. That was just that night. We couldn't just go every Friday to Harlem World. But we could go every night to Fever. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We can go any night to the Fever. So that we do our little 1s, 2 in there. You know what I mean? And
Right.
both of us get on stage now at the same time. But the Harlem World thing, it was a Saturday. And then LA Sunshine, which is Kool Moe Dee's partner.
Yeah.
At the end of Kool Moe Dee rhyme, he's the one that ran on stage and said, that's why I'm on Kool Moe Dee Dick. And people used to come to me and say, Biz, and so you say that? That's why you on. Now, listen to me. It's beautiful that it happened because it's just like a legend, a legacy thing. But the first battle, Kool Moe Dee and Busy Bee, that's dope.
Yeah.
But if I was there, he couldn't have never finished the rhyme, Gully.
And what year was this?
81.
Y'all was saying dick in 81 on raps and shit.
Yeah, well, I never did that.
Right.
I ain't never.
I'm
did
just like,
Right.
damn, them niggas getting crazy in 81.
Right. Right.
It was up
right,
already.
Right. So, but he wouldn't have never got a chance to say Busy Bee put the bar bullshit on hold. He couldn't have never said, because once I understand, if I'm standing there, that you get ready to say something negative, I just punch you in your mouth. So you wouldn't have been able to, you'd have been like, it's been over. You wouldn't, no rhyme, no nothing, because you got your ass whooped,
Right.
and that would have been that. So you would have never heard the rhyme. So it's good that you heard the whole shit. He got his shit off.
Right.
And I can now say, if it wasn't for that, Mo D is over. Take Busy B out of Mo D. You don't even know, matter of fact, you don't know Mo D if you don't say Busy B.
What year did B Street come out?
After Wild Style. Wild Style came out 81, 82 maybe. No, 81. Yeah, maybe.
So he was on B Street after y'all situation.
He came to Wild Style to film in the part. Now, if you see the ending of Wild Style, when we outside the amphitheater on stage, you'll see a little, Charlie got him a spot, because to me, I'm thinking he's mad at the motherfucker. Look at Busy B rocking this motherfucker. that same motherfucker still rocking. Damn.
Right.
You know
was
what I mean?
killing that shit too.
And they got him. They got that little snapshot like that. So he was there. I was the shit, Yuddy, man. I mean, fuck it. I was the shit.
You get that from watching those old clips. You had the frames on. You had the close.
I had fun, man.
Smooth niggas.
I was having fun, man.
Shit.
Okay, I'll give you another
You just
scenario.
said something about champagne. I'm like, damn, he was talking that champagne, talking.
And okay, Eric Sherman, EPMD. He said, Busy B, I'm gonna tell you something you might not know nothing about. You know, you started swag in hip hop. You are Mr. King Swag. And he broke it down to me. And it made a lot of sense. He said, when you was rapping and MCing back then, what we talking about,
right?
Rappers just rapped and went home until we saw Wild Style. You pulled up in a limousine, drinking champagne, going to the hotel with the bitches, smoking weed.
You had a few hoes with you.
Smoking weed.
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
He said after that, niggas started buying, renting cars and trying to emulate that.
Right.
After the show, we'd go to the hotel with some bitch. We wasn't doing that until we saw that movie.
No doubt.
Everybody started doing that after that, Busy B. You started that. Nobody was doing it. After you go rap, you go home, you go to eat probably at the White Castles or something, and going home.
Right.
Nobody's thinking about going to a hotel with no bitches or none of that until they saw that movie.
And you was the same guy in person when I met you in D.C. and shit. When I walked to the back of we was at the Hip Hop Museum and shit, it was a crowd of people. I'm like, who the fuck is going on over here?
The crazy shit
and
about
there was a bunch of people surrounded you and shit. You was rolling up and shit. And pop. I'm like, damn, this nigga really live.
Yo. The crazy shit is that I came to the scene in that car. They said, yo, they let the drivers make some money. They said, you stay here. We're going to shoot that scene. Because I just was supposed to pull up, and we supposed to go in the Dixie Club and do our scene.
Right.
But I pulled up in that limo.
Right.
Because I had it on hold for the day.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they said, oh, shit. They said, yo, we're going to keep
Turn
that.
it up.
And that's how that got in the part.
That shit up. No doubt. You gifted me with an incredible art piece, man. I believe that this should be framed.
Yeah, that's my people's, man. That's just the ones
but
that
never
didn't make
forgotten. There's some very special people on this T-shirt, man. I can't stress that enough. There's some very special people. How did you go about selecting these people?
I mean, because, you know, they got nephews, wives, families, cousins, uncles. And in our culture, we moving so fast now.
Right.
You forget about them. And we celebrate 50. So those are the 50 that didn't make it. And I wanted to celebrate that and let them people know that you never be forgotten.
This is beautiful, man.
And all the people that passed away, DJs and MCs, as part of our culture is on that T-shirt. And if they not, you know, they recently just might have passed, and we'll add them on to the next season, next batch, you know what I mean? But to some of our fallen DJs, Skylar Rock, Biz Markie, Mixmaster, Kango, I mean, you got K Slay on there, you got names up there,
Guru.
man. You got Guru on there.
Yeah.
They
Freaky
got
Ty.
nephews. They got family. Like, yo, my uncle did this, and like, they don't hear about none of that.
Oh yeah, they need the knowledge.
Yeah,
That's
man.
beautiful for their families.
Yeah. Say, look, Biz ain't forget my uncle. Look, Biz got my uncle name on the shirt. Look, that's my uncle.
This is beautiful.
That's my niece.
Man.
That's that. You know what I mean?
Hip hop needs to get behind this. This is very special right here. This is dope as fuck, man. A lot of
DJ
my
Screw,
childhood
Jimmy
is.
Spicer,
I had some very, very
MF
intimate
Doom,
relationships.
come on, Big
with,
Al. You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace to him.
Yeah,
Gone but never forgotten.
yeah. Shout out to my man E from Uptown. He also, that's like my little partner.
You always got some shit with you,
My
man.
partner, man, doing that.
Harlem ass nigga. You came here, you splashed me up. I came here dressed down, thinking I'm just gonna go here and do some work and come
Boy, it's a
in
pleasure
here
to hang with you, God. I
we
always
got
see
this
you doing
incredible
work.
facility. So I was thrust into this chair.
I'm
here.
glad to come, man. And glad to see you. We can get to do some more stuff together.
Right. How long you been out here?
I came 2018.
2018.
Yeah. I was in Maryland, Baltimore area.
Okay.
I was doing, but see, I'm an entertainer. So this is the entertainment capital of the world.
Right.
This is where I belong.
Right.
I'm not a thug. I'm not a gang banger. I'm an entertainer. I like having fun, enjoying my life, make my money. Everybody want to make money, but you don't get paid if you don't work. So you got to work.
Right.
So I work. You know what I mean? I look good doing what I'm doing. I'm happy about my situation. I can't complain.
You still in the cannabis industry?
Oh, yeah.
Let me see what you got. No, you always got something.
I got that sticky icky.
Let me see
that
what you
sticky
got.
icky right there. I smell some of that. That's that
Chief
icky,
Rocker.
Yeah.
I definitely would smoke weed that was called the Chief Rocker. That's a great moniker. Chief Rocker. We got to see what that's.
I got a new strand coming out called Stupid Fire.
Oh yeah. You cracked me up, man. Like when I met you in DC, you had probably like a pound of weed in your life. Excuse me, I ain't want to say it on camera at first, but when I met you, it was like,
yo,
I'm like, damn, this nigga in here pumping. He rolling up, like he's taking pictures with people. You was the ultimate experience. If people could go to a hip hop museum and encounter that type shit,
right?
God damn. This is very fragrant. How long you been out here pushing this brand here?
Well, I've been out here since 2018, but I've been pushing the brand before that. I got licensed in 2019, so I've been growing myself. I have that establishment. I have.
Oh, you legit now?
Yeah.
When I met you, you was pumping out the bag.
I was the black market.
Okay.
I was the black market.
So you came out here and plugged it up.
Right. To do it right, because again, I like doing what I do without no problems. So
right. Yeah, that's the best policy.
I can tell them back up.
Fuck jail.
Right. Oh no, I ain't doing that, man. At all, man. And I had my little experience,
What did you where were you at the day that they announced, I think it was November 24th, the 2,500 lawsuits in New York, in New York State?
For what?
It was called the Adult Something Act. I can't remember the exact name of the statute, but November 24th, 2,587 lawsuits were filed for sexual misconduct. That's where all of that shit came from. Jamie Foxx, Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, Bill Cosby, anybody.
Right, Russell Simmons, all of them. Right, the Me Too type of shit.
Everybody who fucked up in New York.
But it's time. It was time, man. You can't get away but for so much shit. That karma motherfucker, man.
Damn.
You know what I mean? It don't matter, man.
Yeah,
you
catch
can
up with your ass.
Yes, it does, man.
Yeah.
And then for some of the names that's been dropped, unfortunately, I actually really know some of them people, and it's just due, man. God don't like ugly, man.
Right.
He ain't too stuck on the pretty, but come on, man.
Ain't too stuck on the pretty.
Hey, you
truth.
You can't do unto others, man.
Right.
And from what I'm hearing from certain things now, and I can remember things, that's not. Hey, time's up, man. The kitty is out the bag.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got to settle the consequences, and motherfuckers is running. getting,
He
you know what I'm
said they
saying?
running. Yeah, they is. Motherfuckers scattering and shit. Yeah.
Hey man, I don't know what to say, man. You know, and they poor R. Kelly, man. They really fucked my nigga R. Kelly up bad, man. But
Oh, they about to fuck some more niggas up. They
yeah,
ain't done. It's
yeah,
gonna get hectic.
yeah, I see it. I see the hammer coming down, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, they said that about 10. Well, I guess the 10 years is up. They said it about 10 years ago. Give it 10, and
Right.
the hammer gonna come down. Sure enough.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
Since the last time I seen you, you got a whole bunch more diamonds on. What did you do out here in Vegas besides sell reefer to
I
earn
got
all
a
them
good show,
carats,
man. I
man?
got a good show, man. The people come and sit and watch Busy Bee, man. I got a good show. Cause you can understand my lyrics.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rap with you. I'm gonna
Right.
party with you. I'm gonna, I'm one of y'all. I just get on stage and do this. And the people come to and I don't charge a lot. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm
Right.
more in charge of my whole thing, price, everything. I don't want my fans $25, $30 tops.
Yeah.
They got jobs. Everybody ain't selling red tops.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I try to work with my audience, and they respect that. You know what I mean? And the ladies, I gravitate to the ladies, man. Me, I rock with the girls.
Yeah.
And me and the girls become the big girls, the little girl. We don't give a fuck. We gonna rock. You
Fat
heard the
Man
new song,
Scoop
"Drop
said the
That Thing
same
to the
thing.
Floor"? I got that new song called "Drop That Thing to the Floor." The girls loving it because it's for the ladies. You know what I mean? And I'm just having fun, Goldie, man. That's it. Fuck that.
Right. Are you in tune with Vegas hip hop? Because I think it would be unfair for me to come out here and
No,
put this thing down.
I'm in. I do the Palms on Saturdays. They be having me on the billboards.
I was just
I
about to say
I
that.
get
I
a little
seen that.
love
I
on the
seen that.
billboard.
I
You
seen
know what
that.
I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, and then you got your mix because you got your Midwest, mid dirty South. Everybody's here
Okay.
at a different time, which is good because now you get a taste of that. You get a taste of that, and by me being here every other night somewhere, you can see some of my experience. Because I do something for an hour, which it only takes in a good hour to understand what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So you want to see it again in another week or two for an hour, because like that shit was dope. What he did, I want to see that shit again. You know what I mean? I try not to spoil it,
Right.
but you got people coming from all over the world right here, so you can do the same routine because the same different people coming every night.
No doubt. Where is this beautiful art piece available at? General public should be able to cop this.
Oh yeah, you can hit me in the box. We got 3 other people that you can hit, and they can mail it to you and get it to you. You know what I mean? I got a nice little staff working with me.
Go ahead and drop
You
your
know,
information
hey
so they
man,
can
y'all
plug
catch me
up
on the
with you.
email or on the Instagram. Busy Bee, the apparel store. Greensboro Teresa, you can actually hit her on. That's her name, Greensboro Teresa at Greensboro Teresa. Um, and E from Uptown on Instagram. That's his name, E from Uptown. And it's me and him and her. We have all the shirts. You get the merchandise from us. We'll be traveling in January 2024 doing the Unplug. We'll be doing South Richmond, Virginia, Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Maryland, Delaware, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, New York City, and New Jersey, and then New York, and then Boston, Massachusetts. So I'm working my way around. Give a nice little 3-hour show. It's an hour on stage, hour selling merchandise, taking pictures, and hanging with the people.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? And
I
and then
told
the other
Cormega
hour,
that, man. Fuck with the fans, man. Come
yeah,
on out. I
yeah,
told him, man, I said, you don't have no idea how much it means when you comment under somebody's picture or somebody's
yeah,
post. That goes a long
yeah,
fucking way and shit.
yeah. And like I be having people in wheelchairs. I go right to them. They be like, you can feel it. They be, oh, yo, that's dope.
No doubt.
And that make me feel good because they feel awesome.
Right.
Because they've been wanting that, but nobody would tell me, or I can feel it. I got a sense of certain shit. You
Right.
know what I mean?
They should be served and catered to. I was thinking about this the other day because I went to a show in New York City, and there was a bunch of MCs there, and it dawned on me right there because I was looking at the guy. Everybody that was there, they was older, had gray in their beard, but they still was rocking that polo shit and
Right.
Kangos
Right.
and the
Or
b-boy
people want to
shit.
keep their fly
right?
shit stashed,
And I
you
was
know.
saying to myself, I'm 47 and shit. I'm saying to myself, I'm like, this shit belong to these niggas, man. Like, these is the niggas that was wearing Pumas in 1982
Right. You
and
know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Like, they in
Yeah.
this room right now and
Yeah,
shit,
the
right?
Playboys, the British Walkers, and
Yeah,
shit
I'm like, they
that.
still
I
rocking
still
this
got
shit,
British
right?
Walkers, man.
So, and the MCs that was there, they were skilled, man. You know what I'm saying? They was getting busy. And I
See-
said to myself, this hip hop shit, it's not a young man's game.
Nah, you had to be. We was grown
It's a
men,
veterans
young
game.
men
All
back
of the
then,
niggas
you know
this
what I'm
nice,
saying? Right.
it's 50 and shit. Like, I'm saying, I'm being for real.
No, you're
I'm
right.
sitting-
You're right.
It was JoJo Pellegrino
Right.
and
No, you're
Hands
right.
On and
Right.
Shaheem the Rugged Child was there. It was a bunch of, Wu-Tang.
Right.
Capadonna was there. Carlton Fisk, Method. It was, and I'm like, these niggas is nice as fuck. I'm like, they
Yeah.
take this rap shit serious. Like, you
Yeah,
could just
yeah.
tell the way they, just being in the room, just watching it, I'm like, rap is these people's life.
Yeah.
Like, so
Some
a nigga
say
this
it-
55
Yeah.
shouldn't be made to, to feel insecure
No.
because he's a fucking b-boy.
Right.
That you's a fucking
Yep,
b-boy.
yep.
You grew up in that shit.
Yep.
Nobody should make you feel
Nope.
that you can't
Nope.
offer anything to the culture,
Nope.
that you can't rap,
Right.
that you can't break dance, that you
Right.
can't grab.
See, and
DJ.
those are the kind of atmosphere parties I try to give.
Right.
So that I can bring that out to them to do that for that little hour. They feel, yeah, hey, man. Some of the,
Yeah, how you gonna make some niggas feel insecure about some shit that they created? And shit?
Yeah.
It's crazy as fuck.
But hey, man, hey, you be surprised of some of the people when they do see those people having fun at a hip hop event
Right.
because they see grandmothers and different people
Yeah, the
partying.
fuck you up. You see your grandmother doing the wop and shit
Partying,
like
yo.
that.
Partying, man. Singing them, reminiscing them songs, some
Yeah,
classics.
singing the vapors and shit
All
like
of
that.
that,
Fuck,
hey.
yeah, for real. I've
And
seen
then,
it.
we went hard. Today's artists, you don't know whose song it is because so many features is on the song. Like, whose song is this? You got 12 motherfuckers on this song. Like, whose song is this? We had our own songs. I didn't need Big Daddy Kane featuring with me. I didn't need Biz Markie featuring. No disrespect, fuck that. We doing me.
Right.
And we went gold, platinum.
Yeah.
You know
No
what I mean?
doubt. Talk that
KRS went
shit.
by himself.
Talk
Big
that
Daddy came
shit.
by himself.
Slick
we
Rick,
went
yeah.
gold. We went platinum.
Talk that
Rakim, we
shit,
went
man.
platinum by ourselves, man. We ain't need, yo, Rakim, sing with me on my shit, to sell records. Get the fuck, we was battling, man. Now, was battles.
A lot of those guys that you named went years without features. Like,
But that's what all of us.
wasn't nobody on their album but
we
them.
did that.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
ain't do that, man.
Yeah.
These niggas are doing that shit today. You
Yeah.
don't know whose song is
I
that.
remember when it first started, but now it's like
I tell you what, I give you a scenario
General
better than
practice.
that. What's the number one song? Rap
Today?
song. Right. I'll wait.
I don't know. I don't listen to new music. I still listen to the shit I grew up on.
See, the
I still-
classics.
95,
right,
96,
see what I'm
97,
saying? Right.
94.
Right. You
You know what I
still
mean?
had
So-
conscious music where you understood the sounds.
Yeah.
They took that away. Corporations and the greed.
Yeah.
The greed sat in. You know what I mean? So,
We here to preserve this shit, man. That's what Gully TV is about. So I appreciate having you on my platform,
yeah,
man.
I'm happy to be here, man. Anytime you need me, let's come back. Let's do a part 2. Let's talk some streets, some politics, and some more shit.
You know what?
And
I
I'll
got
wear
one-
some
I
other
got
fly shit for you.
I got, I think, one last question
What?
I have for you. Where were you when you got the news that Alpo was killed?
My birthday. I was on stage. Hey, quick thing before we do it. Alpo was supposed to give me $20,000 that Monday because he was going to do NFT of his story that I had lined up. And I said, don't do it Friday because it's my birthday out. I'm going to have a party out here. He said, B, I might fly out, man. I said, that'd be dope. You know what I'm saying?
That's just how he talked.
Al,
He
my
talk
nigga,
just
Al, my
like
nigga, yo,
that.
B,
Yeah.
I might fly out for that shit, man. Yo, I got the money. I said, yo, I'll save that. And I wanted him to save that for me for Monday so I
Yeah.
could spend all my money over the
Right.
weekend and get that little money Monday and be back on board.
Right.
And they called me and said, B, and now this is 12 o'clock here, which is 3 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm just
Man.
getting off my stage, sweating and all that. Nigga hit me on the phone. I answered, yo, B, Alpo, I shot. I thought they was bullshitting me, fucking around, like, cause they
Right.
know I just said, yo, me and Al get a couple of hours, though.
Right.
Word.
Right.
And they was sure enough. I was like, no way, man.
Yep.
Speaking of that,
I thought about you when that happened. It was like,
Rich Port, all see the mob style. Those was my boys.
right.
Alpo, Rich, and A. I met them all through A.
I knew you to be of that
Yeah.
crowd.
Right.
I
I met them all through
so.
AZ. AZ liked the Suicide. I made a record called Suicide.
Yeah.
He was in love with that shit. Yo, I went to hang out with Gangsta Lou. Said, Busy B. I was in Harlem World. He said, B, yo, my nigga A want to see you. I heard of AZ. I never met him. He
Right.
said, yo, B, he love that record, B. He just want to fuck with you for a minute. I'm like, word? He took me to 132nd Street.
Right.
A on the corner.
Right.
I pulled up. I had the white crest of the 88 Flash, rims on it and all.
Right.
I pulled up rocking Suicide.
That's a Toyota, y'all.
Yeah, the Toyota Crest at the top of the line.
Right. Go ahead.
You know, so he heard the Suicide. He's smiling. And he said, oh, I read his lip like, that's Busy B. So Gangsta Lou like, yo, Biz. And he met A. He said, yo, come on, let's take a ride. That was it.
Damn. Legendary moments, man.
That was it, B.
I'm glad you come through here and give me the good shit, man. The
Bird.
fashion, the music. That's what I come here for.
The real stories, man.
The real stories.
No bullshit, man. My shit is authentic. I got the book coming out next year, 2024. It's titled Chief Rocker. That's that. And it's going to tell a lot of what we talk about. And the stories when I used to be with the Casanovas back in the day with the gangs.
Right.
With Mario and the Black Spades.
Yeah.
You know? See, I hung around that.
No doubt.
I ain't play Scalesies and what the fuck you call it? Jack. What? I ain't do that.
Skelly.
Yeah,
right.
I ain't do all that shit.
Right.
I was with the other guys making money and looking good, and they used to get me out for here, B, wear this, when we get you this. Come on, we're going to go to, buy these, put them on. You know what I mean?
Right. What did you think of them? I've asked you this before when I interviewed you over the phone, but
What?
I want to see your expression in person. How did you, where were you at when you first heard the song Chief Rocker by the Lords? Great song.
I was in the hood, and when I heard it, I was like, what the fuck? But I thought they was giving me the props.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I thought they was giving me props.
Right.
And then I heard motherfucker talk, he was supposed to be Chief Rocker, and I'm like, well, hey, hold up. I said, wait, hold up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we had a rap one time, and it was another guy, Spec the Gadget or something like that. He said, "The Busy Bee, this is the story that must be." I had him too.
Right.
2 people tried it.
Right.
It ain't work out.
Do It All. That's my man. Shout out to Do It All, Kelly from New
Yeah.
Jersey. He's a city councilman. He got elected over
That's
there.
what's up.
So, Biz, I appreciate you, man. You go ahead and give me a drop. I don't know. Yeah, go ahead and give me a drop, man. Let me get something original before we get up out
Let
of
me
here.
see. Man, I give one of the story. One of the lines from one of my songs that I did is called "Smiling," and I'm from the South Bronx. I learned how to survive. I'm the only bee that made it out the hive. Cats say they get busy, but their names don't ring bells louder than mine. But now they want to treat me like the bastard child. I roll with my dogs because cats is wild. And now I can tell who real and who's fake when the handshake don't match a smile. You see, the game forgot me, but that's why the game is sloppy. They got all these yes men, a few real niggas, but more Decachis. So now it's cool to snitch. So you better watch who you with. The game is the same, but the players done changed. They lost the code and the rules done switched.
My man. Appreciate you, baby.
My man Gully.
Yup.
Hey Gully, it's a pleasure, man.
No doubt.
Anytime. Peace and blessings, y'all.
Tash, let's do it. Appreciate you, Biz.